Hi, 1Hour Smart Home here, and today we're going to show you how to set up a Blink indoor camera. So we've got our Blink indoor camera here, and this is the latest version of the Blink indoor camera that is available in 2021. I believe this was launched in 2020. But what's cool about the Blink cameras is that they are battery powered, but you can also use them with a hardwired port if you want. That keeps them powered up right there. And they both have cloud storage that's available on your phone, or you can actually use local storage if you get a USB port or a USB drive, and you can connect it right here. It'll actually save video storage locally as well as in the cloud. So in order to get this set up, the first thing we need to do is power up and connect the sync module, which is right here. And what this does is you just plug it in down there. It comes with a power cord right here and a power adapter. And this turns your Wi-Fi signal into a proprietary signal that then connects to the Blink camera and also helps extend the range so that you can get a further range with this. And the intent of the sync module is that the proprietary signal that this communicates with the Blink camera does not use as much power as a traditional Wi-Fi signal. So that's how they get the batteries to last longer on the Blink cameras than a traditional Wi-Fi camera. So what we're going to do is go ahead and we're just going to plug this in right here. This is the power cord, and just go ahead and plug it into that port down there. So we're plugging it into the sync module, and then we've got our power adapter here. We're just going to go ahead and plug that in, and now we're going to go ahead and plug this into power and power it up. So it just connects via Wi-Fi through the phone. So now that we've got this powered up, we're going to go to our Blink app, which we've got here. So if you haven't done that already, go ahead and download the Blink app. So we open up the Blink app, and I'm just going to click in the upper right-hand corner here. And now I'm going to connect a camera. So it's a Blink wireless camera system. So we're going to go ahead and click on this one right here. And it says capture the QR code on the device or enter the serial number manually. On the back of this, there's a QR code, so go ahead and scan that. We're going to scan it off camera because I can't show you my QR code on this device. Now, this is the next screen that pops up after we enter our QR code, so let's go ahead and give this a name. We're just going to call this one Indoor Camera and see what happens there. And we're going to go ahead and click Next. It says Sync Module 2. Plug in the device and wait for it to be ready. It is. We've got a blinking blue and we've got a steady green light over here. So we are ready to go. You want to make sure that you have Bluetooth and your Wi-Fi on when you try and connect this, which we do. So we're going to go ahead and click Discover Device. It says when prompted, tap connect once to the Blink camera. It may take a few seconds for the Blink camera to appear. So it's going to pop up here, and then we're just going to select it for connection. So looks like it's just thinking, and we'll give it a few more moments. All right, our Blink camera popped up here, so I'm going to go ahead and just select that, and now it will start to connect. Connection successful. It says go to your Wi-Fi settings, join Blink 145 as shown below, return here to continue. So I'm just going to go ahead and click go to settings here. And we've got our Wi-Fi network here, but I'm going to go ahead and choose the Blink camera here. Okay, it's connected, and now I'm going to click Done. It says looking for your sync module, and it's just telling me that the internet may not be available. So here it's going to allow you to switch, or you can stay connected. For the time being, I'm going to go ahead and click Stay Connected, and then I'm going to make the selection of my Wi-Fi network. So now we're going to click on our Wi-Fi network, and we're going to go ahead and enter our password for that now. Now we're going to go ahead and click Join. Now it's updating the sync module firmware. It says sync module connected successfully. Let's go ahead and click Done here. All right, now that we've got the sync module connected, we're ready to go ahead and connect the camera. So in order to get the Blink camera set up and connected, what we need to do is insert the batteries, which are right here. And that's what this handy dandy little tool is for. We go ahead, we take the camera, and we're going to pry off this little rubber piece right here, and then we're going to remove the back plate. Just use that tool that you've got, and it allows you to loosen the screw that holds this in place, and then it should just pop off here. Now we're going to insert the batteries, and On yours, you're going to see a QR code here. We're going to scan that eventually, but I've got mine covered up for the video here. So go ahead, insert your batteries, and you'll note that these are lithium batteries. Okay, so when you use the Blink camera, you want to use the lithium batteries or replace the batteries with lithium batteries. They do say if you've got the settings on correctly that the batteries can last up to 2 years in your Blink camera, but that's with the lithium batteries. Now, I haven't had any Blink cameras where they've lasted 2 years, but some of them I've got to about a year or at least 9 months. So the lithium ones are a little bit more expensive, but that's something to note there. So now before we put the cover on, we're going to leave those batteries in, and we're going to go over here back to our app, and we're going to click the plus symbol here. And now we're going to add a camera. So we're going to click on the second option here, the Blink wireless camera here. And once again, it asks us to scan the QR code. So you're just going to scan the QR code that's right here on yours. So I'm going to go ahead and scan that QR code off camera here. Once we scan the QR code, it asks if we want to add it to an existing system. So we set up this system already, the indoor camera system. That's the sync module here. So we're just going to go ahead and select that right there at the top. And now it's looking for our camera. So we're going to get it, and they are going to connect here after we give it a little bit of time. So now the sync module is connecting to the Blink Wi-Fi camera. And once again, you want to use lithium-ion batteries for this to get the most battery life out of it. Now, I have used rechargeable batteries before, and they'll last maybe 3 to 6 months, but they definitely don't last as long as the lithium-ion batteries. And the rechargeable ones do have a little bit of an issue in cold weather, it seems like. But it will work with rechargeable batteries. I have tested that out. Now, what I did say before, and I do think is really cool, is that on the Blink Sync module, you can put a little USB storage device in here, and then it's going to locally save your video footage if you don't want to play for the cloud storage with the Blink outdoor camera. Or if you don't want to use that local storage option, you can also just do the cloud storage option. And it fluctuates, I believe it's about $3 a month for cloud storage of video footage for your Blink devices if you don't want to use the local storage on your Blink device with a USB port. So now it looks like our camera has been successfully added. So I'm going to go ahead and click done here. It says your device comes with a free trial of cloud storage. Great. We're going to go ahead and let that roll. And let's see if we can see what's going on here before I put the camera cover on the back on. Let's see if it takes a picture here. Usually it will update right away. If you click that, it's going to take a photograph. It might take a minute or two for the very first one. So it did. Now I'm going to go ahead and just put my cover back on. So you just kind of tilt this into place here. And then we're going to take that tool and go ahead and screw it in. So now the Blink camera is set up, and we can go ahead and either take a picture, or we could go ahead, click over here, and that's going to give us the live footage of what's going on in front of the Blink camera. So you can see my hand right there. It's waving in front of the camera, and I can tilt it, and you can see it move here, and we can go back and tilt it again. So you get the live footage. You can also take pictures. You can also talk if you wanted to. So you can hear it. There's a little bit of reverb when I click that, but you can communicate in 2 ways through the Blink camera. Now, for all intents and purposes, this is set up and ready to go. You could also go ahead and once you've got some video footage recorded, go ahead and view that video footage. And there's all kinds of settings that you can adjust on this camera. So I recommend you check out our reviews on the Blink Outdoor and this if you want to learn more about how to use this. But you might wonder, what is this for, or how do I mount it on the wall? Now, I don't typically mount the indoor cameras on the wall. I just place them somewhere, but let's say you wanted to mount them on the wall. Well, this has 2 little locations where you can insert a screw on this, and then you actually use this device here that was used to unscrew the screw on the back of this as a mount. And how that works is you just go ahead and you line it up and you just press it in, okay, like so, and now you've got that piece of the mount on there. And then you would go ahead and screw this in wherever you wanted it on your wall with the 2 screws that are provided in the packaging. And then you go ahead and once you've got this clicked in place here on the back, then you go ahead and all you do is you mount this piece on the wall with your 2 screws here that are provided in the packaging. And you go ahead and you just press it into place on the wall. It's a little bit hard when it's not on the wall because it moves around a little bit. But you just go ahead and you press this in to the back of the device and you'll hear it click and snap in. So let's see if I can get it here. Maybe, there we go. And now you've got this and it's wall mounted and you can rotate it however you want, left and right, and toggle this up or down like this on the ball joint, or left or right like so. And if you wanted to have it so it was facing down from the wall, you could mount it like so. So you can rotate this all around, both on the camera itself like this, or on this joint right here that you've got, you can rotate as well. So that is how you set up and install a Blink indoor camera. Hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want to support us, and if this helped you, please subscribe. That's one of the most helpful things for this channel. Give us that thumbs up, or you can click any of the links below. So thank you for watching this video on how to set up and install your Blink indoor camera, and we'll see you next time.